Goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, all ages, people of all places, DOA him in here. Hopefully Tbelly and Phil will be able to join me. We're going to be using the in-game party chat inside GTA 5 Online to communicate solely because for whatever reason, by changing the settings in my Wi-Fi settings for the MTU, it messes up the party chat and we can't communicate very easily. So hopefully Phil's going to see that I'm live. He's going to be like, oh, I should go live. Tbelly's going to be able to join, and then he'll join. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go online. Like I said, as you can see, it's just me at the moment. So what I'm going to do is online. Go to friends. Look for my boy Tbizzle, who's pretty low profile. No, I don't want to join his game. I want to invite to my game, and then he can join me. As you can see, invitation sent. Hopefully he'll join me. I wish I could figure out how to turn off the TV in game without having to go into a separate room, so I'm going to hope that the audio doesn't get detected, and Rockstar's like, oh shit, he's using copyright material, gotta take his video down, you know. That'd be Rockstar for you. Oh yeah, and shit, I forgot, I should have mentioned to them, hey, I'm going to have a bounty. I don't know. You tell me. Speaking of Fast and Furious, check this shiz out. Not now, Lester. Piss off. Not now, Lamar. Piss off. Watch this. Vito Classic. Go-kart. Beep. 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 You know, Mario Kart playing. I can't remember Mario Kart's music right now. It's escaping my brain, but yeah. So now I'm just waiting for Tbizzle to accept the in-game the game invite, and then he can join. And then once Tbelly is in the in-game thing, hey, can you hear me? Hold on a second. Why is it not registered on my mic? What the hell?
How you doing?
Not now, Lester. Let me see something here. Rainbow Road and fell off the jack. Oh, says Tbelly busy when I called him. And there's my lady, Anna. Mwah, my wonderful lady. Tbelly, if you can hear me, say something, bruh. Like, make sure your mic's on so that they could hear you in the game or something. And if the game audio is a bit loud and you guys can't hear him, just say so. Let me see where the heck he is, by the way. Where is Tbelly on this map? Where's my boy Tbizzle at? I'm gonna meet up with him. Maybe invite him to work for me. He's probably at his in-game apartment. Cause I don't see his name, unless I'm blind. No, cause see, I only see my name. But yeah, he's in the game, so I'll just head towards his in-game apartment or whatever. I'm gonna register as a CEO. Go up to the Secure Serve CEO option, hire associates, offered to Tbizzle, and he can accept that, and then he can associate with my CEO business so we can make that money. Yeah. Now we're just gonna get Phil Twerpin in this. Tbelly's gonna have to bring him in because I don't think he added me on my friends list yet. Let me see. I don't see Phil Twerpin in my friends list, so I don't know if he accepted it. Alright. T, if you can hear me, stay where you are. I'm coming to you on my Vito. I got Mario 1 on the brain, clearly. Oh, that was a beautiful drift. Now if I could just get off the wall. You know what? I got something for y'all's booties. Let's see. If y'all can hear this, give me a hell yeah in the chat when I play it. We're gonna start with this one. worries behind. Hit the dance floor and have a good time. So when you hit up the street, you move your feet. You can pick the phone, bring that heat, and we ain't gonna till you see. You feel that playing, you better shaking. Feeling you to leave your worries behind. Hit the dance floor and have a good time. You coming down the street, make you move your feet. Good to know songs bringing that heat, and we ain't gonna let you leave your seat. Actually, you know what? This is one of my favorite songs right here for y'all. This is one of my favorites to be played on the channel on Twitch. I hear it on all the time. When it's 4th and inches, and the game is on the line, and you're running out of time, searching for a sign, when you're in the moment, that you was a joy. Alright, let me, Tbelly, if you can hear me, bro, back up just for a second. I don't want to accidentally blow you up. I'm going to get rid of this Vito so I can actually get a different vehicle over here, so just stay back. I know I can replace it, but just watch out. Come over this way, T. I don't know if Tbelly can hear me. If you can hear me, dude, come over here, out of the way. Just watch out, because I don't want to blow you up by accident, even if you're an associate. Because I don't remember if I have friendly fire for associates on or not. So just watch out. Okay. Okay, that was my concern, making sure you're positioned. So now, we're going to call the mechanic, and we're going to get one of my better vehicles. Because I got a shit ton of different vehicles we can use. Yeah, bring me... Where is it? Get me my... Where is it? Yeah, give me this bish. I swear, if I have to travel all the way out there, we're just going to have to take an NPC car. Because I don't think you're going to have any cars, but I'm going to get you some money. That's why I'm trying to keep you with me.
What's going on?
Oh, it's right there. Alright. Give me this thing. Come here. T. This way. Check it out. Oh, I forgot it lifts up immediately when I get on it. I'm just going to lose these cops and I'll come get you in a second. Just hang tight. Just stay away, T. So you don't get the wanted level on you. Meet me, T. Put in your GPS and mark it for, Mark it for the casino. I'll meet you over there. Just mark it for the Diamond Casino and Resort and I'll meet you over there, man. And then we can start prepping something. TB said, hey, can you hear me? I said, no. I don't know why I can't hear Tbelly. My mic's good. Boast. Watch this. Cheese to get the extra money. Or the extra turbo. Faster. So I can lose these cops. Victory. But I hope you guys like this music. Because it's the only songs I have on my phone that I can legally play without worrying too heavily about copyright. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, that's it. Oh, wait. Oh. Somehow I have a 3-star warning level now all of a sudden. But I'm going to lose it quick. I'm just going to hover here for a minute. And boost. Yeet passed away. I'm barely even touching the gas at this point. If y'all can hear Tbelly, tell me, because I don't hear him. But I don't have anything set up to, like, you know, mute anybody in the game. Oh, son of a... Oh, I lost him right as the star came up. Or the chopper was coming. Okay. I'll set a waypoint for him. If he needs it. Alright. I'll be out front of the casino next to my oppressor, T. If you can hear me, bro. Let me... see. Okay, he's coming. You know what? Let me go get him. I'll meet up with him. I'll just bring him towards me or something. I'll come get you, T. Hang on. No shit. LJT, bruh. Too bad it isn't JLT, because then it'd be zombie. Hey. I'm coming to you, Tbelly. Stay put, bro. Come here, you, T. Boom. Almost to you. I'm literally almost to you, bro. I don't know what vehicle you have, but I got my oppressor. Hopefully you'll be able to get on it with me. And then we can hover off. Wish I could disable the machine gun, but nope. Let's see what Tbelly's rocking. He's got... oh, that car right there. Alright. Alright, T. If you can, hop on this, man. Try and hop... oh, what? He left, it says. I think he's gonna try and reconnect or something. Because his, in-game mic wasn't letting him in to talk. So I'm gonna try and bring him back in again. Let's have him join back in. And I think now, because he left, if he was in a vehicle, there'd be an NPC there. But because I despawned it, his vehicle's no longer there unless it drove off. Then who knows where his character could have drove off to. And I'm fucking up my motorcycle that I want to show off to him, the Oppressor Mark II. Let's go to my nightclub, I guess. Go prep the nightclub shit for when he joins in again. So hopefully he saw the invite and can accept. I don't know how I'm going to get Phil Twerpin in because he didn't add me, and I don't know if he realizes we're supposed to be live now. Let me see something. Because if he went live and didn't even tell me, I'm going to be upset. Nope. The boy ain't live yet, so I have no idea what the hell's going on now. You know what they say? Shit can go from bad to worse on a moment's notice, and it can get worse than it started. Because shit can easily hit the fan whenever. Alright, let me see something. Alright. I don't think he realized he was still in the party chat, and that's what was doing it. So he said, I left the party chat, hope that helps. Alright, T, can you hear me? I know this game's wonky with registering microphones or whatever. Let's try something. I'm gonna try and call you. Let me know if you can... try and answer and see if you can hear me. Hello? Hey, so we can hear each other this way. The game is just janky, I think, when it comes to the in-game chat, you know? So it's not your fault. It's something to do with the game and the settings and everything. But the one nice thing is that it's just us in here, you know? Oh, are you still there? Are you still in the call? I don't know if I hung up the phone call. I think I hung up the phone call thing with him, trying to get rid of that stupid LJT message. I'm gonna let him know. Oh, it says busy. Alright. Trying to think of how else we can communicate. Let me see something here. Oh. I don't know if he just tried calling my character back or something. Simeon, piss off. Oh, I'm waiting to see if he'll answer the in-game phone call. I'm trying to. If you can hear me, go to the, I'm gonna put, go to my nightclub. Alright, I told him, go to my nightclub so he can know where to meet me. Because it's going to be difficult to keep talking in that, so we got to do mission stuff. So I'm telling him, go to my nightclub, we can do missions, we can communicate. I'm going to re-invite him as an associate. Give him the association thing again. He can accept it or whatever. So if you see that, Tbelly, accept it because it'll make it easier when I get you over at my nightclub. I gotta start remembering I'm almost a level 100 and he's only a level 9, so he's gonna need all the help he can get in this game. Oh. There we go. Oh. Okay, I'm inside my nightclub. I'm gonna go set up the mission and he can join as soon as he gets there. I'm guessing Phil isn't gonna join us because I don't think he realizes, hey, you gotta join your boy if you wanna play.
Hey there, boss.
Boss is entering through the front door.
Heads up, we have income.
Heads up, we have income. And I'm rocking the Mamba t-shirt, the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. Mamba mentality for your deeds. And then I'm rocking a G-Men jacket thing over it, so. I'm rocking two of my favorite things. Kobe and the Giant. I could wear a hat, but I don't like wearing hats when I'm wearing a headset like I'm wearing right now.
There you are.
Oh, it takes forever just to get into my frickin' VIP room thing. I'll be setting up a mission soon and he'll be able to join. I'm gonna get this money out of this wall safe real quick while I'm at it. So I'm gonna open up my safe. And we're gonna go in. Collect the 8 bones, baby. Nice. Put that 8 bones in my bank account. Deposit. 8 grand. Alright. Let me do something real quick, y'all. I'm just gonna go into the YouTube thing and trying to like watch without hearing myself, so give me 1 sec. Alright. Alright. Alright, here we go. So check this out. I can sit down, and then I can do this. It can say, access nightclub management app. Do that. Traditionally, you can only do the nightclub management promote club thing, but under the current circumstances, we could sell goods. They're not worth a whole lot, but hey, money's money, baby. Money, money, yeah, yeah. That money, money, yeah, yeah.
Alright, as much as I love having product that could get me locked up for life under this roof, it's time to say goodbye. This buyer wants the delivery split up, so drive to the drop-offs I give you in any order.
Alright. T, just hang tight. I'm going to try and get to you so we can do some missions and make some money. And as far as I know, we're the only 2 in this thing, so that's good. Hopefully you can hear me. Just check your mic settings or whatever for in-game. Make sure it's set to where you could be heard or whatever. Whoa, stupid feckin' truck. Pendejo. Stupid fucking semi things. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark the first drop off. Because it's gonna be the far. Actually, let me mark the drop off closest to T. Where's Tbelly? Tio's there. We're gonna go here. Tbelly, go to that waypoint I just marked, bro. I'll meet you over there. And then you can jump in the car and we can figure something out. So, yeet. I'm gonna turn around. I'll be over there shortly. So we can start making that money, because if you're riding around in a vehicle with me as a whole, you'll start getting levels of like, I think you get like 2,000 RP. Every so often you'll get money and everything. Hey, can you hear me? Yeah, I just started a nightclub mission. I'm coming to... Alright, you see that marker? Alright, you see that marker that the waypoint I put? Meet me over there. I'll meet you there. I'm going to do the first part of the drop-off. Then you can jump in the car and we can do the rest of them. And... yeah, wherever that purple marker or whatever that I made was, you'll see it. There should be like a purple waypoint. It was literally near you. Just look to the closest one to where you were driving, and I can meet you over there. Oh, forgot that it doesn't do it for employees unless they're with you directly, like in range when you start the mission. So I started it before you joined. Alright, alright. On your map, go to the waypoint that's just above the ammunition and shop to the right of the cinema. And you'll see me coming towards you. Also, the only annoying thing I have with Rockstar is that unless you're in a party chat, the freaking notifications can't be removed. So like if a NPC sends you a DM or a message through text saying, hey, do this, you can't go and delete it if you don't want to do it solely because you're in a call thing in the game. It's kind of stupid. Also, did you see about what 2K22, what they're adding for the next WWE game? Which is actually pretty sweet. I think so. You'll see me coming towards you. I'm trying to get up there because I fell down a hill. Like if you were watching my stream, you'd see. Alright. Like I said, if you look where the cinema is, go to that yellow... just go to that until you see me coming towards you. Just keep going to the right of the cinema, up above the... let me give you an idea. On the map, look for... Yeah, and then you'll see the place just past it. You'll see me coming towards it. When you see my dot coming towards you, you'll be able to meet up with me. What I was saying is, you see what they did with 2K22, what they're going to be doing for some of the new modes and stuff now? Alright, so firstly, they ditched the, remember that stupid thing that annoyed people in 2K20? Where you couldn't play, like you couldn't do like you could do in 2K18, where you couldn't just place a table here and a ladder there and do a spot fest kind of thing? They ditched that and put it back to the way it was. They've added GM mode, and in the My GM mode thing, as they call it, they're going to call it My GM. You can actually play online or couch co-op with friends, which is cool. So like if we wanted to host a show together, we could play a Shane and book shows together. They've changed universe mode to do, like, you know the thing a lot of channels would do with the old SVRs where they would just play or even the old 2Ks, like 2K14 stuff, where they had the story mode thing. They'd play like a universe mission, or do a universe mode thing and then make a storyline with the story mode editor and edit it together. They've made that where you have a literal story, but what they did is they've actually added something I was hyped for. So when you make a created wrestler, you can upload a picture for the wrestler, and you can have an actual render. So like if you made CM Punk, you can have an actual render for CM Punk in the game that looks like a wrestler. So you're not getting like a claw next to a wrestler, which is nice. Yeah. The career mode thing, right? Oh, it says you left the associate thing. You still in the call? Yeah. So it says you left. Alright. Alright. You know where the park is? You know where, you know the park when you do... what is it? I'm trying to think of what's around there. Like, for example, you're not going to be able to do it yet because you don't have the casino penthouse thing yet. But when you get the casino penthouse and you're registered as the CEO, you can call Miss Baker. And one of the missions she has you do is, like, try and stop this mini heist thing. And you go towards a park, and you got to find, like... Or you'll actually... It'll be to get chips for the casino back. And you'll find one of the people there. But, you know where Mirror Park is? You should see my blue dot. You should be able to just come right to me. I'm not in the game no more? But then how are we still in the call but not in the... Let me try and re-invite you into the game and just accept it or whatever. That's so weird. Alright, hopefully you can accept that. Alright. But yeah, so what happened was, I'll tell him once he's there. Because I forgot I got a time limit, so... Come on, get me to the... Drop off the goods. Alright. Ah, shit. Alright. Time to shoot some bastards. You wanna get out of the car? Get out of the car and come at me, boy. I'll pop ya. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. What is this? Frickin' Asian people? I'm not assuming gender or ethnicity or anything. Oh, you little cocksucker. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Boom shakalaka. Alright. Inventory. Body armor. Alright, let me see. He's not in the game yet, so once he accepts the invite, he'll be able to get in the game. On to the next one. And I want my mini SMG, no, my machine pistol. That's so much quicker and consistent when it comes to driving while shooting. Give me the machine pistol. Okay. Alright. Okay. So I'm going to rehire him. But I'm going to call him first. And hopefully he'll be able to... Oh! I think he was trying to call my character. Oh, you son of a cocksucker. That's what you get. Cocksuckers. Bang. Bop, 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 bop. Alright, let's see if he's going to accept the thing to be an associate. What? Oh, I gotta invite him in to work with me after the mission. But I don't know why I kicked him out. That was super weird. Alright, let me try and call him in-game again. Hopefully I'll be able to accept the call. If not, if you can hear me, Tbelly, call me, bro. Call me in the game. Ah, you sons of bitches! Son of a bitch! Now I gotta run over there with a gun in tow and go bop 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 and take it. Fix dich selber, pendejo. Stupid cabrons. I'm not sure if they're speaking Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Vietnamese, what? I don't know. All I know is they're speaking a language that's traditionally spoken by an Asian culture from the sounds of it. Oh, this little bugger's gonna try and run towards me this way, huh? You son of a bitch. Alright, well, obviously they don't see me, so I'm just gonna take this and book it. And then I'm gonna call Tbelly. Oh, my controller likes to lock up all of a sudden. So T, if you accept this call. Hey, you in the game again? Alright. And actually your mic sounds better now, so that's good. But what I was saying is, so they've added couch co-op for the GM as well as online GM mode. The My Rise, which is the new name for the My Career, that's going to be a 50-hour long thing split in two parts. It's going to be 25 hours for the male, 25 hours for the female. If you pre-order the digital, like that special deluxe version that they're releasing, you get a free Rey Mysterio mask with the pre-order. As well as like the Rey Mysterio 06 Rumble thing. I don't know if it's official. As far as I know, Rey had said something about it. I don't know if it's true. Supposedly that 06 Rumble, you know, the one where he lasted until the end and took out Randy as the last opponent. Yeah, apparently they're bringing that Rumble into the game. Good luck trying to do that when they don't want any association with Chris Benoit, who was in that Rumble. Not to mention there's a whole bunch of other people they'd have to have consent from. People like Simon Dean. They'd have to communicate with people that are now in EEW that were in there. So good luck on that. But it's probably going to be possible only because I guess Vince actually gave the okay to let Seth Rollins name drop Jon Moxley on TV on SmackDown recently during the feud with Roman. So go figure on that. What else did I see? They're going to have you remember the old weapon system they used to use back in the day? Like in WWE 12 and stuff, where you would hit the opponent and every time you hit them it would deal a little bit of damage to the weapon until it eventually shattered. But it'll shatter more realistically. So like the tables will break realistically, the kendo sticks will break the same, obviously. So they're bringing some stuff back, which is smart. Like everything I've seen, if they keep doing it, if the information is as accurate as it's supposed to be and it keeps going the way it's going, they're going like 100 steps forward with a chance of maybe only 5 steps back at the worst. What matters is they're improving. Alright, let me try and finish this mission thing because I can't re-invite you. And then I can meet up with you somewhere. How about this? Go to the nightclub. Look for my nightclub property and just meet me over there afterwards. Yeah, just the only problem is I'm at a location and it's not registering that I can do the drop off. Keeps telling me I need to keep moving, so I'm like trying to figure out where to drop it. There it goes, finally. But yeah, just meet me at my over by my nightclub, and then we can figure this out. But yeah, they're like everything I've seen about the game is making me actually hyped to want to grab it. I already told my little nephew, because I'm gonna work with him. I told him, I said, if you behave, I'll start, because I'm starting to get back into plasma again, as well as I'm gonna have the job from you, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save up, unless you've got like a spare one or something. I'm gonna save up some money. I'm gonna get him a PS4 before the price starts going up again, because they're gonna start releasing them more, so the price is gonna drop again. And I'm gonna pick up a PS4 like Pro or something for him, and I'll get him a pre-order copy of like the last gen version of it, and give him that. But apparently PC is gonna work the same as last gen, which is kind of stupid. But they do have a nice thing that I hope they implement right. They're gonna have a cross-platform community creation thing, but if they do it right, maybe they can implement it where even people on last gen, if you have the right DLC, could link in with people on next gen. That would be such a nice thing, because then, like, say you have a friend that's on last gen, right, and you pre-ordered it, and you have both versions, you could easily on the PS5 version get something and then send it down to them on the PS4 version, and vice versa. Because there might be certain creation things that's only exclusive to one version over the other, which would be nice. I know MLB The Show was doing stuff like that, which made me happy. Yeah. Yeah. But it slows down the progression of improving stuff for next gen, yeah. Which is, why do you think they immediately ditched, after 2K17, why do you think they ditched last gen altogether and went straight to PS4 and Xbox One? Because it was slowing them down. Like 2K, when they're smart, they can make shit look good and work well. When they don't think about the implications of affecting their brand by doing last gen stuff, it slows them down. I mean, like, what's sad is San Diego Studios, which is the company that makes the MLB games, right? Literally, they've been improving the game every year. They improve the hitting system. They literally let the fans have jurisdiction over the game, essentially. It's like a for the people, by the people kind of thing, right? And one thing I love is that no matter what platform you're on, whether it's PS4 or PS5's version, you can always, if you pre-order the next-gen one that gets the cross-gen bundle, you can still always go back and play the old-school thing. So if you're accustomed to, like, the old PS4 gameplay elements. Because, like, I didn't know that MLB The Show 20 on last-gen, right? Or 21, I mean, the current one, on the PS4 version didn't have the Create an Arena thing, or Create a Stadium, as they call it. Thankfully, I remembered I pre-ordered the version that gives me both, as well as a bunch of DLC, so I've got the next-gen version that I can access at any time. Which was nice. I mean, it was worth the $100. That company makes the $100 version worth it. Because some of the money went towards helping the Jackie Robinson Foundation, and then the rest went towards production of the next game, obviously. And they'll announce stuff in advance, but with the lockout, it's going to be kind of difficult to get the traditional release. Because usually they do it between, like, late March, early April, like in the spring, you know, during spring training. But now, because they're in a lockout until they get it resolved, spring training might be held up as well, which is going to make things even harder. But I swear, out of all the teams in the league right now, I swear, even during the lockout, the only team that's really benefiting is my team of all teams. Like, the Cardinals have benefited so much between grabbing Goldschmidt and Arenado, the fact that we brought in a former World Series champion, a two-time World Series champion in Lester, and there's players that we can still bring in that aren't impacted by the lockout. We're going to be sitting pretty this season. I can feel it. Like, my team got really lucky in a lot of the scenarios that they did it just before the lockout to prevent any risk. I mean, they found ways to still do stuff during the lockout, but, like, my team's going to be benefiting heavily. I'm so hyped for next season. But I'm actually hyped for something else that starts before that. This March begins Rugby League, and Anna, she like, because she's in Australia, so she can access it. She hosts it, and we use Discord, and we'll use, like, Cosme to, like, screen share and stuff, and we'll watch the thing. That was a good season. But I guess Phil's not joining us or something? Because he was supposed to join us, and he never got in with me. He never went live. Nothing. Oh, actually, if you want to meet up with me, you know that area where you go for Dr. Freelander with Michael? like his house area, I'm over there. Okay, right now I'm just trying to get the registered point to where it's like, oh, you can press the button to drop it. Because it'll say, you know, right on D-pad to drop or something. Alright. Okay. And then I can invite you as an associate, and not only will we be able to talk, but you'll also have, the ability to get RP and money and stuff. Because I see how low of a level you are. You're going to need all the help you can get, dude. Like, I'll tell you this, if you cooperate with me, we could actually try and get the Cayo Perico heist done right now if we wanted, after this. Like, after this thing. The heist is like, I think it's like maybe, takes maybe, if you know what you're doing, like if you work together and you communicate, shouldn't take more than maybe 20 minutes, I think, after the setup. It's actually a really good heist, and the best part, you can redo it, and you can do it solo, too. All you need is $1 million to get the Kozaka, and you're pretty much set. Oh, shit. Great. Well, I ain't gonna be able to finish my deliveries. My freaking car is gonna explode. It's on fire. Because it kept getting stuck. Yep. Rip. Alright, let me invite you into my business. Once it actually registers that I'm pressing and holding the touchpad. Come on. Because I know it might kick the call because it's gonna try and get LJT to call, or the guy from the nightclub. What's his name there? Freaking Gay Tony or whatever. What? Yeah, if you can. I'm gonna kick you I'm gonna end this call thing, and then as soon as I get the call thing from him done, so I can actually invite you, because it's preventing it until his call is triggered, I'll recall you while we're in the car, and then we'll be able to communicate. So hang tight.
Alright.
There we go. Gay Tony is done. Securo serve CEO. Hire associates to player Tbelly's account. Hey, Eugene. Hopefully you're going to be able to stream and I'm not going to take away from you, because I would feel real bad if I'm streaming and Tbelly's joining me live or whatever. And hopefully you guys can hear him. If you guys can hear him, give me a 1 in the chat for anybody that's active right now. Like, if you hear me, give me a 1 in the chat, y'all. Alright. Yeah, we're good. I fixed that situation. It just sucks when the game has like a thing where they have to make you take a call before you can actually do anything else. So then you have to re-spend $10 in game to call a friend. But thankfully we can make good money, you know, pretty easily with what I'm doing, so. What's the issue, you think? Yeah. 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 And you know what the funny thing is? Guess what? My PS5 is in the exact same place you want to move yours to. Literally, mine is to the left of my TV. And then, I don't know if you saw it when we chatted on Facebook, my Dreamcast is literally right next to my PS5. And then just below that, just below that in the back, I have my PS2 down below it that I could hook up whenever. So I could play literally any of those systems at any time if I feel like it. So I got my PS5 and I'm set. So. Yeah. Stupid cabrons. Yeah. Actually, when I know something, I actually can get access to GTA 5 on PC as well for free. All I need is, I think, the Epic Games Launcher, and I can access it whenever. So I can play, like, the modded version of the game if I know what I'm doing. Yep. Yep. Oh, they can't hear you. That's why we got to figure out the call thing. So, what's the easiest way to make it so we can have you be heard? Should we just jump into the Like, have me drop the call in the game and then call you on Messenger and see if they can hear you through the Messenger call. Because Eugene can't really hear you. Yeah. Oh, and then when we get into the actual proximity range of each other, it'll instantly register the communication in the game. Okay. I forgot the game works like that because I haven't touched like online and played it with a friend in like ages, so I don't remember half the shit with this game of how it works anymore. Did you see how many views, by the way, I had on my Vice City stream? Holy shit, that was insane. Let's see. Outside of my Dr. Josh, it was my most viewed one with like around 130 views currently. Is where it currently stands on my most recent one from a week ago. So, that was a good 2 hours long stream. It was worth it for that shit. But, if you saw some of the vehicles I had in this game, you would be mind blown. I have the Oppressor that you saw, which is the flying motorcycle thing that people would grief you with. I've got the Vito, which is that little go-kart thing I started with before you actually tried to get in. I've got all of that. I got every color of that, by the way, when they were free. I grabbed one of every color and said, fuck it, I'm taking one of every single color. Well, I can. So I got them all free. I think if you, after the call, if it does work the way we hope, you can go into the Legendary Motorsport thing in the phone, and you should be able to get, I think currently it's the Comet, I think it is free. Like, they brought back the Comet from the old games, like the original Comet that we know, and put it back in the game for free, I think, currently. There was another car that was supposed to be free with it, or whatever. And they were supposed to have two cars that were supposed to be free around Christmas time, and one of them never made it in for free, and now you gotta pay for it. Because they never implemented it in time. Fucking idiots. I can see you. I'm gonna come towards you. Stay put. But yeah, alright, let's see. Alright. Hopefully y'all can hear him once he's in the car. Alright. T, can you hear me? Holla if you hear me, boy. You can drive, by the way. You don't have to sit there, dude. Let me see something here. Alright, you know what? Let me try something. And you guys can let me know if y'all can hear me or not. Or hear him or not. As much as I hate to do this, we're going to use the old Facebook Messenger method, T.O. You let me know if you hear me, my boy. You guys let me know if you hear him. Who's paused? It ain't me. It's him. Okay. I'm going to try and put the volume up as much as I can, so if he answers, we can see. Because obviously something's up with the in-game settings. I don't know what that's about. So... I'm just messaging him, letting him, hey, check the in the Facebook Messenger thing and accept it that way. Hopefully he'll see that and be like, oh, okay. Drink. Alright, let me try and call him again. Hopefully he saw that. I'm gonna put it on the speaker for y'all. Hopefully y'all can hear it when he answers. If not, we'll just use the in-game phone thing and just have to communicate. But what I'm going to do real quick is inventory, put on the body armor. Alright, you can drive, by the way, T. If he doesn't answer, I'll communicate with him in-game and let him know. Hold on, you know what, let me call him in-game and let him know. Because I don't think he realized I messaged him. Oh, let me try it again, because it said busy, so that was weird. I don't know, but I hope he knows he can drive. Hey, we're gonna have to probably communicate like this for now until we can figure out how to fix that, my boy.
Yeah, so nothing's working, right? The audio's not working?
Yeah, the in-game audio. It's something in-game, I think. I'm trying to figure out what fault causes it so you can fix it. Oh, check your, go into, well, go into the settings and check your, output thing and see what it's gonna where it's gonna go to, and see if you got the voice chat setting to where it's gonna read, you know, where it's gonna fade the radio and set it up to talk or something. I don't know, but we can use this for now until you can figure it out if you want. But you can drive if you want, unless you want me to.
Let me leave this party chat.
Yeah, because he says Eugene says he can hear you slightly now. Because our boy Eugene's watching.
Oh, no, but he probably hears me through your, through this.
That's what I'm saying. He can hear you better now because he couldn't hear you earlier.
Yeah. Okay, give me a second. Let me go to
Alright,
the settings.
if you want, before you do that, if you want, switch the spots of who's driving, and I could just drive us to the nightclub and just drive around while you're trying to fiddle with your settings.
How do I do that?
Just press triangle to get, like, back out of the menus, and then get out of the car, and I'll take over the seat, and then you jump in the passenger seat. And then that'll save time. That way you can work on your settings while I get us to the nightclub or the casino or whatever.
Alright, perfect.
I got you covered, my boy. We're gonna go to my nightclub.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah. All right. Because if you press down on the D-pad, you'll be able to see if your voice is heard in there or whatever. I think at some point I'm trying to figure out what triggers it. But it's like my in-game thing is only occasionally registering it. Also, I got so many freaking things that I could show off to you that would make you jealous because you don't play it enough.
Alright, so here we go. Output to headphones or audio.
Yep. Because I have mine. Weirdly, mine is set to output to TV. But yeah, I could still probably hear it through my headphones. So make sure your mic is actually enabled and try talking, my boy. I don't know. Otherwise, I have no idea what we're gonna do. We could probably stick to this for now until you figure it out. Yuji says, "OMG, pay attention to the road. Where we're going, we don't need roads, my boy. Fuck roads. Am I right, Tio? Fuck the roads." Cause Eugene writes in the thing while I'm playing, right? And he says, "OMG, pay attention to the road." I said, "Where we're going, we don't need roads." And then I said, "And fuck the roads while we're at it." Am I right?
You're right, fuck the roads.
Also, you want to know one of the other people that would be a challenge to get into the game if they do implement the 06 Rumble? You know who the biggest challenge would be? Outside of Benoit? Is getting, he says hi, by the way. Eugene says hi. The biggest challenge would be...
What's up, buddy?
The biggest challenge would be getting, Gold Dust in the game, because you gotta remember, he's under the Dustin Rhodes persona in AEW, and he wouldn't be allowed to use his likeness in the game without permission. Oh, actually, you know what we're gonna do instead of the nightclub thing? We're gonna go do that import-export thing. That'll get some money, and then I'll split it with your character. I'll give you some extra money, help you grow a little bit. So.
Let's go.
See, I've got so many businesses. I've got the biker club stuff we can do. I can do stuff with the CEO, with Miss Baker. We could do heists, everything. I got so much shit. It's unreal what we can do, my boy.
Yeah, I don't got all day, but I would like to get something, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you did level up while we were doing this, which is funny.
Yeah, what happened? Okay,
Alright, jump out and follow me. Like, out of your car and then just follow me real quick. We need to take this car.
I'm not even in the game right now, I'm in the menu.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, where they need- Alright.
Alright, hold on, man. Let me turn off my headset, because then I won't suck it here. I didn't see it again,
Okay.
you know?
Alright, and then you can see what's going on. Yeah. Take your time, my boy. Take your time.
Man, no problem, dude. Oh, real smart. Turn off the TV. That's smart.
I've had that happen to me with my Roku TV, so I know the pain.
Alright, there you go.
Oh, I heard that.
That was Lester.
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna go in your car or what?
You're going in this car right here that I got. Because this is the import car. We're going to need this one.
Okay.
Alright, so now we got to go to the anchor icon that appears on the screen. So instead of going to my nightclub, we're going there. But yeah, if you want to be able to check to see if your mic was working in the game, you would press down on the D-pad and then just hope it goes. I don't know what's like registering mine. Also, did you see that freaking car just go flying?
Yes, I did.
That was so random. But you want to know how broken the little go-kart thing I got for free was? like you should see it. I've had moments where I've driven that little thing, and I'll hit like a regular car and the car go flying. I did it last stream I played GTA 5 on. I was driving it and all of a sudden I hit this car just out of the blue and it just goes yeet into the air. What the fuck? It booted you out of the game again, huh?
Connection lost, dude.
Well, I mean, there is stuff we can still do to make money without needing, without worrying about the MTU, but then I'd have to end the stream and reset, and I don't think we got time to do that, my boy. Oh, look at your NPC version of yourself just jumped out of my car. Now I'm just gonna murk him. Bop. But yeah, this is the first time since like 2K14, I think it was, where I'm actually low-key excited for a WWE game. You know, go figure, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be. Honestly, man, I'm really pumped for the AEW. That's what I'm waiting for.
I'm still debating on that because I haven't seen any news about that. I see consistent news about 2K, but nothing about that game, so I have no idea.
It's probably a ways off, unfortunately. I know they said 2022, but we're probably a ways off.
You realize, actually, you know what's crazy? Is like 2 days before the start of the new rugby league season, for the 2022 season, is when early access for WWE 2K22, when you pre-order it, will become available.
Oh, nice.
And then, crazy enough, I think the game actually officially drops literally the same day the rugby league season begins. Go figure.
Question.
What's up?
Question, did they say anything about crossplay, like Xbox?
I think, given that they're going to have the cross-community thing with the community creations, they would. But, I mean, actually, if I recall, they said in the MyGM that there is a cross-play enabled thing that's going to be added eventually. I think they're going to incorporate that, I think. But don't quote me, I don't remember.
I'm not going to lie, dude, I think I might be the issue with the online thing. I think it might be me,
I don't know, because it would be weird if it was my end and I didn't know. It would be even crazy if it was yours.
I think it's me, dude.
Yeah.
Like I said, my end, especially this time of the day, the network suggestion.
Yeah. You know what the best thing to do to get rid of that congestion is? Is call up your company for your cable and just say, hey, or for your Wi-Fi, I mean. And just say, hey, I think there might be a bit of congestion in the signal. Can you look into it? And if so, put me into a different one. Because believe it or not, when my family called, because our Wi-Fi was lagging even at the 5G, they saw that we were very congested and they moved us into our own separate signal server. And that's why we get such good Wi-Fi now.
I'm definitely gonna give him a call. Cause, yeah, dude, I wasn't having no internet issues before.
Yeah.
And my issues are happening with my TV, which the TV Wi-Fi, it pulls a lot.
Yep.
Like,
Oh, of course, it's gonna.
And my gaming by my dad. Guess what's near my bed? My PS5. Another thing is my fridge, my fridge.
Yeah.
It's right next to my steps.
Oh, geez. So.
Like right after this stream, I'm gonna swap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my PS5 on my left side, and I'm gonna put my subwoofer on the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is pretty bad, dude.
Yeah. You wanna know how many megabits a second my Wi-Fi download speed is?
How much?
It's like 400 plus megabits a second. It's like almost 500 megabits with our thing.
Dude,
And
I'm at 960, dude.
well, I'm telling you this, like my mom being an employee is going to benefit us in the long haul. She works for the company. It's going to benefit us in the end.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I'm part of something called Altice. It's a little new, but it's under Cablevision.
Yeah.
Which is, it's similar to Spectrum. It's like,
yeah.
Because we don't have Spectrum in New York. We have Optimum.
Yeah.
So Optimum is like the equivalent of Spectrum.
Yeah, I've heard of that company. Speaking of which, let me ask this now just so I can know what's going to be required. How are we going to go about the contractual obligations regarding the job and the pay once that business begins?
Oh, with my job, with my company?
Yeah. How does my end of the thing work? Like, what do I need to do on my end to have the contractual obligations and all that situated?
Well, I'll have that emailed to you. Or if you can't print it out, I can mail it to you.
It might actually be easier to mail until I know my mom's okay. Like, cause I don't know if she would be. I know she knows about the like job thing, but I don't know if she knows about like that I would need to print something out. So we could figure something out about that. Like, even if you had to do like an e-signature thing where I just sign something and that registers it, you know?
We're able to do e-signature. Yeah.
Retro Rican says, does Tbelly know he's live?
I need a position for you because here's the deal. My company is in person. It's
Yep.
in New York, you know?
Yeah.
So I only have one employee right now.
Yeah.
But I might have something for you to do
Yeah.
when it comes to the what you call it.
Like the promotion of the brand. What kind of company is it? Because I want to know so I can have an idea of what I'm promoting, so I can help properly.
Well, I can't give too much info right
Well,
now.
I just want to know, like, is it
It's travel agency related.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, that's what I want to know. Like, I didn't know if it was like a store company, travel agency.
Tour guide
What?
service.
Oh, okay.
It's a tour guide service in New York, but
Okay.
you have to, I can't give the name because the reason I can't give the name is I had to put a hold on something until next month.
Yeah.
So I'm not officially, like, it's in the domain, but it's not officially.
Like, it's not licensed to where you have the authorization to start naming the company and putting it on blast, kind of thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
I get you.
I could.
But it just wouldn't. But it wouldn't do you no good because you're not going to get any sort of traffic for it.
Yeah, because if somebody comes with the money, they can actually buy my company.
Exactly. They could just buy the domain of the company and then take it over, kind of thing. Yeah.
Exactly. So
I feel it.
all of that stuff is key.
Yeah.
I have somebody building a website already, so that's covered.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, but
Yeah.
give me I'm gonna need like another month, like late February, early March.
Yeah.
And we're launching in May. We're only gonna be active business-wise Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah.
That's gonna be our business days of actually working.
Yeah.
As far as me and my guy, that's gonna be actually working the tours.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's gonna be dope.
Because I had an idea of something, but it would have to be if you're willing to do it, if we can make it work right. Because I don't know how it's going to work exactly. Because you know how, like, Spotify, when you get the ads, sometimes they say, oh, hey, you can promote your business here, kind of thing. Right?
Oh, no. I got the advertising. That's something.
Well, I'm saying because, like, if you wanted to, like, if I could do something like that to where it's going to outreach further, you know, than what you're able to reach to, we could deduct out of my pay, kind of thing. Yeah.
Most likely, you're gonna run the social media pages.
Oh, like the Twitters and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Twitter. Well, I don't know if I want a Twitter.
I mean, if you don't want Twitter, you could do like Facebook. You could do
I'm
Insta.
gonna have an Instagram, and I'll post some pictures. Me and you'll have access to the account.
Okay.
And what you would do is you're gonna refer everybody to the website.
Okay.
People ask questions. You're gonna only refer them to the website.
Yeah.
You're gonna refer them to me as well.
Yeah.
You refer them to me. I'm gonna have a YouTube video covering the company. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
gonna be really dope.
Yeah. Good.
You know, in April I'm gonna film.
Yeah.
I already hired the cameraman.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna film in April.
Yeah.
And me and my guy are gonna do the tour guide without people. We're just gonna do it just us two.
Like a little tour of like giving the idea of like what the place looks like, so that they know what they're coming to, kind of thing.
So
I
it's
get
like
you.
You're gonna go on the experience without actually being there. It's gonna be a YouTube video.
It'll be kind of like going on those experiences where you get to see something without having to be there in person, kind of thing.
Exactly.
I get you.
And, you know, it's gonna be cool. I already got all this like covered. I got the name of the company.
Yeah.
One of the coolest things, I can share this one because I mean, if somebody copies me, so be it.
Yeah.
I'm going to offer candy and edibles before we start the tour. So when I greet everybody, I'm gonna have edibles from I'm not gonna even share that. I can't share that yet either.
Yeah.
I don't actually have that contract,
But you're gonna get like a contract with a company that's gonna have certain licensed things that you're gonna be allowed to legally give out and get paid for it, kind of thing.
I'm gonna have edibles and candy.
Yeah.
Start the tour. Hey, anybody want candy, edibles? I don't know if we're gonna sell waters or not. I was thinking about selling some waters.
All right, just 1 second. I just want to make sure that that's not my parents, because it could be them, but it could also just be a generic caller. So 1 sec. I'll be right back. Oh, my leg's killing me. It's a generic number. All right. Sorry about that. We have a home phone now, so I have to run upstairs to check it because we get so many freaking random calls. Sorry about that. But this is the contractual thing I wanted to ask you. Okay, and this is something that you can either choose to answer if you want, because I don't mind, because, pretty much everybody's going to know already, They already knew because you had mentioned you're going to start a business and you're going to be looking for people and stuff, and we had talked about it. Remember that I was going to be an employee and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of how to word it so it makes sense, so you're going to have to give me a second here, because I'm, all over the place today.
Does it have to do with employees?
More so, not really employees, more of, because how, like you said, I'm going to get 30 an hour, but the thing is, we got to figure out how I'm going to promote it kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
The thing I want to find out is how do we, if, say somebody, a new employee signs or something, because I promoted the brand and they acknowledged and they went and signed up and became an employee, You know what I mean? For example,
I'm not hiring.
But I'm saying if you were, how would it?
Yeah, I'm not hiring right now. We got to grow the company so I can hire more people.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Once you start growing the company, how do you want to, how would we work that in? Because, for example, my mom.
I take care of that.
Yeah.
Take care of that.
No, but I'm saying, because, say I mentioned the company and then somebody goes and applies because they heard my promotion thing kind of thing. As an example.
There's not going to be no commission. It's just a salary.
Okay.
It's not a salary. It's an hourly wage. I'm not even doing salary. I'm doing hourly.
Because hourly is a lot easier and cheaper to take care of than it is, Plus, if you do it as an hourly rate versus a salary, if you do it right, you can do it as an under the table and it's untaxable legally by law. They can't tax you for under the table if you do it a certain way.
I know it's not going to be easy for you.
Yeah.
Because I did a side gig.
Yeah.
For a guy one time where he would pay us.
Yeah.
He would give us the forms to do our own taxes.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I saved money by doing that.
Yeah.
I saved a little bit of money, not too much.
But you saved a good amount. So.
What I want to do, I want to actually pay everybody correctly with their taxes. Now for you,
yeah.
I'm gonna do something really cool for you.
Okay.
Because New York City taxes are crazy. So for you, I'm gonna have your checks done with the tax wages of New York State. So
okay.
You won't pay as much. So you'll make more money because you won't be getting taxed like in New York City.
Yeah,
Right?
and the best part is I actually can get that money and have it as a form of under the table that's not touchable by Social Security, because I get Social Security on the side as well as doing the plasma, and it goes into my parents' account, and by law they legally cannot touch any account they don't have authorization for. So
I gotta look that up because I gotta make sure that this money does not affect your rental money.
Yeah.
If it does, then maybe we can discuss something behind the table.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where you can just get some money sent to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Actually, if you're willing, depending on how many hours are covered or whatever, right? Say it's in a time where I don't feel like I don't need the money right then, right? Could we agree that maybe you could do a PlayStation thing or something on the side? Because I want to be able to keep the subscription alive, and I'm not going to be able to afford that. That's too much for me, to do a month is a miracle half the time.
Put it like this, dude. When it's time for you to get paid, every week, you're gonna get your money, and then you're gonna get your money wherever you want it sent.
Yeah. Because if you sent it to if you even put it on a prepaid gift card type thing or something and sent it to me to where it stacks up or something, I wouldn't care.
You know what I could do?
What?
I could get you a Cash App account.
Yeah.
And just put the money in your Cash App.
Actually, we've used Venmo, if you remember. You could just Venmo it to me too,
Oh, you could do the same thing. Yeah, Venmo the same thing.
Because then it goes right to my bank card. Actually, if it goes to Venmo, it goes right to my bank account, and then I have access to it whenever I need it.
The only thing I'm gonna need out of you is Monday through Friday. You have to give me an hour because you need to do an hour of messages and stuff from the at least 1 hour of messages.
That's the thing I wanted to ask is how exactly the promoting thing was going to work. Because I didn't know if for example, if I mentioned the company now, right, and I was working for you, if it would count or not. I didn't know how it was going to work. That's something I was still trying to figure out.
It's gonna when you're hired.
Yeah.
That's when you discuss that. But I like I said, I gotta find a position for you. But right now, I think I want you to be a social media influencer.
Okay.
For the company. That's what I think I want you to do.
And actually, it might even be easy to do off of Instagram solely because, weirdly enough, if you look, I've been gaining followers just randomly for nothing. I don't know, I don't remember their name, but there's this husband and wife, if you remember, they're YouTubers. They do stuff they're from Canada. I forget their name. They're a pretty well-known channel, too. I can't think of their name right now. But they followed me on there out of the blue, and I'm just like, what? Like, it's nice to see. You know who I'm talking about, too, because I think...
Yeah, she said, she's like, let's play some games.
They're the ones that received one of the import games, remember? Because there was, like, a rare game, and they got, like, an import of it or whatever from somebody. I forget the name, but I watched them, too. But you know who I'm talking about. Like...
Yeah, the girl, when she says games, she said, I'm going to play some games.
Yeah, and I remember when they were talking about not cussing, and then they're cussing in the video anyway.
She's blonde, right? She's blonde, and her guy's like a redhead.
I think so. Yeah, and they always say A every time, you know, like, hey, like the Canadian thing, like, you know, I did this, A.
Yeah, the guy, he's a little on the hefty side, he's a ginger, and she's blonde.
Yeah, and they like to drink while they're talking. Yep, you know which ones I'm thinking of. Yeah, they followed me, it caught me off guard.
When she said, let's play some games, she's like, let's play some games.
Yeah. Did you see about my boy Zicky Dice, what he did? Zicky Dice, remember the one I told you I found through Twitch? Who's a really cool guy, the one that let me play his music on stream before?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just trademarked a bunch of stuff literally, like, on the 19th. He got it put through. I was like, good on him.
Nice, good for him, dude.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy, too. Like, if you interact with him, he told me once I get the restream thing figured out, I gotta still remember how to work OBS and restream. But once I get those figured out, I'm gonna start streaming through Twitch and YouTube like Nate and Kamui does. And I'll be able to do collabs with him if I do stuff that he's playing on Twitch, and we'll be able to play it, and he said he'll send like raiders over to my stream and everything, and I'll start growing quick on Twitch. Because he's always on the front page, so like that's why I asked like how the promotion thing was gonna work. Because like if I was the brand promoter kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
If I had to get like a verbal promotion, I could easily get him to do it because he's almost always on the front page of Twitch. So he'd have you covered.
That's good for him. I mean, you can do what you want, but if he's not on my salary, he ain't getting paid by me.
Which he'll understand that. I've already explained that to him that I could always use the help of reaching out stuff, you know, and he said that's no problem.
If he wants to, dude, everybody can promote, you know, there's going to be a lot of people promoting for free.
Yeah.
But you
specifically will be the one that gets paid for doing it because it's my job, exactly. All right. Can we later after the stream we can talk like the actual days and stuff, because it's gonna be kind of difficult until I know my parents' scheduling and everything. Because like for example, like my dad's in between debating between sticking with his current job and going to a newer job. He might have a job at a different place that's got better rates, and he'll have like a 2-on 2-off thing. So we'll have to figure it out depending on what's required and how I gotta do it and when. Because if I gotta be on my phone and my parents need me for something, it's gonna take away from me focusing on that, and I don't want that affecting, you know, pay rate and everything. That's the last thing I need. You know, just because like say I had to do like a quick little mini video or something on Insta, say, hey, be sure to check out this link here or whatever, and post it, you know, through like a Instagram live type thing or something, almost like a Snapchat type thing. And then I get screwed because my parents interfere with it. It's going to mess up everything, even though they know I'm going to be working for you, you know. Because they remember you from when I told them about the, what was it, the Game Boy Pocket you sent me, if you remember. So they know, like, who you are and stuff, so they know about the job. They just don't know what it's going to entail yet, so.
Well, let's say we're launching May 12th, so it's still a lot of time.
Yeah.
Things are going to get more busy in April.
Yeah.
That's when things are going to get busy, because that's when the website will be built. Like, I'm
Yeah.
actually picking logos on Friday.
Yeah.
Friday after I pick up Arcus, I got to run somewhere in Manhattan, because I'm going to be in Manhattan, New York City. And I'm going to be picking out logos. I already paid the guy.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Why does that name sound familiar, by the way? Like, I swear you've mentioned him before.
What?
The friend or whatever that you just said you got to meet up with when you start doing it more.
Oh, no, I didn't even say their name. No, I got to pick logos.
No, like, I swear I heard you say something like Arceus, and I was like, wait, what? Like,
the Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon Arceus. Okay, I got confused. I thought that was like a person, because I was like, that name sounds familiar somehow, and it's not Pokemon related, so it threw me off.
Yeah, it's Pokemon Arceus, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, actually, can we make an agreement on, like, a deal, if you're willing? If I have enough, like, if we start, like, the promotion thing before the business fully gets, you know, like, where you're at the point where you can actually start, you know, before the pre-orders for 2K22 go underway, right? Do you think if I have enough hours in that time span before the game's dropped, when you can still pre-order it, come like March, you know, February, March time frame, right? Do you think you could just put the money towards that and just pre-order the game for me, like the physical whatever, or I can give you like the location?
We won't be active at that time.
Oh.
Yeah, like I said, April, it's it's gonna be like April time.
Yeah.
Before when we start kicking off things.
Yeah.
Because the launch is May 12th. I'm not even fully. My LLC is not fully. It's not fully mine yet. You know?
Yeah. By the way, did you see about what happened with Washington when it comes to the NFL?
No.
They've now got a thing where if you put in, what's the name? I forget. If you put in a certain name, I think it's like the, I forget if it's like something similar to like the Sentinels type thing, where if you put something like that in as a URL, it redirects to the Washington football page. Like they've already got a whole new like URL and everything now. Like they're gonna have a whole new brand. That's what I'm saying. I forget what the name is. I saw a video on YouTube about it, and I can't remember the name for the life of me. I want to say it's the Sentinels or something along those lines, but let me look. Washington football team new name. Here it is. Let's see. Their new name is now going to be, instead of the Washington football team, they're going to be changing to something. I forget what they're changing to. It says, did Washington football team's new name leak? Here's what it says. It says, where does it say it? It's not Admirals. They're going to be possibly changing to the Admirals. Because if you go to WashingtonAdmirals.com, it redirects to the WashingtonFootballTeam.com webpage.
Wow, I can't believe it, dude.
So they've got a new name, and it actually sounds better than the original name they had before the football team. Go figure, huh? That's the first time where they've actually had a newer name that sounds better than their original name that I actually liked more. Go fucking figure.
Wow. Washington Admirals. It does sound pretty cool.
Like, I actually, if the logo looks sick, that name will sound far more relevant than Washington football team. Or Washington Redskins.
Those alternate jerseys they had that had like the spear on it, those are pretty bad.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, you know what I just picked up recently that's an alternate? What player on the Giants had the number 17? Let me ask you that.
Oh shit, Jared Lorenzen.
No. Later player that was playing during the I think it was during the 2011 season or it was either the 2011 season or the 07 season when they won one of the Super Bowls.
17. I'm trying to think.
He was part of the team when he was part of the team when they had OC on defense there.
So wait, what number? What number
I think he's number 17. It's I would tell you it, but it would give it away. Let me see if I actually could find the jersey because I have it. I got it for like next to nothing. I forget. I think I got it for like $5 for the jersey. I got so many freaking jerseys. It's insane. If you nice. Let me see. Actually, let me look it up. Let me make sure I have the number right because I could have the wrong number. If I can type on my phone. What?
If I buy body armor, right? Is it gonna be on me every time I start the game?
It's every time you equip it, it's automatically on you. You have to buy it and then equip it from your inventory using the touchpad. You hold down the touchpad, you go into inventory, and then go to body armor, and then find the armor you just got, and you equip it.
Okay.
I have access to every single one. Alright, let me see what year he played. Because I know the player. If I said the player, you'd be like, oh, that player, you know. He was a receiver. Receiver for the Giants.
Was it Ramsey on it?
No, because here's the thing. The player was drafted by Pittsburgh in 2000 and eventually made his way to the Giants. He was a receiver. Yeah, I got a red alternate Plexico Burris jersey the same day I got the jacket that I told you about for $5.
Nice. Dude, I forgot Plexico wore 17, dude.
Yeah, I have Plexico Burris, I have OC, I have Strahan, I have Nix, I have Favre, Vic, Brady, Folk, and then in the basketball side of things, I've got like a college variation, you know, like the fan-made college ones until they actually can start putting names on them legally or whatever.
Yeah.
Of what was his name there? The guy that was in basketball had number 34, that wore it in college and then he wore it in the pros.
Oh, the Greek freak.
No, not Giannis. It's before Giannis's time. Somebody before him. I forget his name. He's a retired player.
Ray Allen.
No, I don't know if it was Ray Allen. It was somebody. What is his name? I can't even think of his name. I know the college he played for was Houston.
I don't know much about college ball.
But I'm saying when he played for Houston and then he went into the pros and I can't remember his name.
Oh, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yes, that too. I have his, like, a jersey that's similar to, like, what he wore. And then I have a Kobe one, which I'm wearing right now. And then I have, 2 different Westbrook ones. One that's similar to, like, their current, style alternate thing that they got with that sunset style. And then one similar to their OG. That's actually so OG that they don't even make the version I have. The version that I have that's the alternate is with the old navy blue that they don't even use on the team anymore. That's how old it is. They don't even use that style of blue anymore. That's how old it is. And then I also have LeBron James from when he was on the Cavs. So I've been grabbing jerseys left, right over there for like next to nothing. The most I spent on a jersey over there was $25, and that was for Folk. The only jersey I didn't buy was the black and gray Tom Brady one. That was one that my mom bought that was in a men's that she bought when she worked for Walmart when we lived in Connecticut. And she eventually left there, and now it doesn't fit her, so she said if you can fit into it and you want it, you can have it. So I've got a Raiders equivalent style Tom Brady jersey that she gave me. That's part of my collection of stuff. I got so many jerseys, it's insane. Like, you would not believe the jerseys I have. I ended up with 2 Hakeem Nicks ones because I didn't even know I had him already. Oh, and I picked up Shockey. Shockey was actually the one I picked up, not Burris. It was Shockey I picked up the same day I picked up the jacket. My boy Shockey, absolute GOAT. Do you...
knock off this store right now.
Yeah.
It sucks that we can't play online, but dude,
I'll tell you this, the next time I'm able to be live, we'll work out a schedule beforehand and we'll see if you're able to hop in with me again. We could try it again.
Once I get my extender, I gotta buy one. Are
Yeah.
you live right now still?
Yeah, I'm still live right now.
Oh, pretty good. Yeah, once I get my extender, dude,
Yeah.
we'll be online, man.
Yeah.
That shit sucked, because I was really looking forward to this.
Yeah, and I helped you level up at least, which was nice, because that ensured you got armor, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I did level up. I went up like 2 ranks.
That's what I'm saying. So that was a good thing. But what did I want to tell you? Oh yeah, do you remember a player named Brandon Stokely?
Yep.
Do you remember the iconic catch he had where they say Stokely down the sidelines, and he runs it for a touch? Remember, because he caught it when he wasn't even trying to be thrown to, and he helped the team win the game in the last minute of the 4th quarter. That was epic. Do you want to know what my starting, like, my offensive line was like in the Madden? Because I was playing Madden 21 franchise. I told you that, and I went undefeated. Okay. The only player I brought in really that wasn't like a rookie thing, because you got to remember I used like the custom roster, so it would have like the current rosters in the game. Because I was not spending the 60 for 22 because it's shit. I brought in, out of free agency of all things, Olivier Vernon back to the team. He helped the defense immensely just from him. Just putting him on defense helped. And then by using like the draft picks and some players I didn't need that were excess players, I brought in people like Brady, Gronk, Kelsey. Who else did I bring in over there? I have Shepard still in there. I brought in Golden Tate through free agency. I brought in... There was a player that's a rookie, I think, currently. I don't know if he's still a rookie, but he was a rookie this season as far as I know, which was Kadarius Toney. I don't know if you heard of him. He's a receiver, I think. I brought him in, and then I had Barkley at running, and I had, alongside Barkley, I had AP and somebody else. I had like a stacked offensive line. That team went undefeated.
I have a question, dude.
What?
When I rob the stores, right? When I rob the stores, once I get the money, can I shoot the clerk?
Yes, if you shoot him before, but just know if you shoot him before or after while you're robbing him, you will get an instant 3-star one of them, meaning you will have a helicopter on you. Instantly.
Okay.
Just a heads up.
Now, but once I rob him, if I kill him, will it be 3 stars?
Yes, it's still gonna go up to 3 stars. I've done that before by accident. Like I meant to like aim at him to like try and make sure I got the money, and I ended up hitting the button to shoot because I went to put my controller down to itch my elbow, and boop, 3-star one of them. I was like, fuck. But it's actually good to get 3 stars and lose it because you'll get more experience than you would if you got like 2 stars and escaped.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
The reason why, because I just robbed the store and the freaking guy shot me on my way out. He shot me and just killed me. So
Jeez.
I'm like, okay, I might have to kill him next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a trophy for robbing at the store.
Yeah, and I got that trophy a while ago.
Nice.
I have like so many trophies. But if you look at my account, right, at some point, Look at the PS3 trophies and look at one of the ones I have that's illegitimate. It's hilarious. I'll explain how. So, GTA 4, I have an illegitimate platinum. And here's how, okay? Because back at that time, you remember I was running PS3 Hen and I was modding and stuff before the PS5 even was, like, becoming available. It was, like, a couple years ago or whatever at this point. And my friend, the one that bought me the Dreamcast, right? He let me access his GTA 4 thing and I was modding it using Hen. And I ended up hitting this thing like said all trophies or whatever, and so I got every trophy for everything, so I got platinum for that without even having to put in work. I was like, I ain't complaining. One more free trophy to the collection. Fuck yeah. Bless you.
Dude, thank you, dude. Yeah, that was crazy. I've seen something like that back when I first was trophy hunting on PS3.
Yeah.
I've seen something like that, dude.
Yeah, so I used PS3 Hen and I did it. My friend and I, when we played, we had a hell of a time doing that. It was so funny because I set up like a mod thing that was in the game where you would shoot the person into the air by aiming and shooting at them or whatever, right? Or something like that when they got in the car or whatever. And I triggered that and I forgot that I had it enabled still, right? Like I thought I disabled it. I still had it active. And he just kept fucking flying into the air and dying, flying into the air and dying. I'm like, wait, what the fuck's going on? I forgot I had the mod still enabled. So we're laughing our ass off like fucking idiots, seeing him just go phew, phew. It was awesome. But yeah, like I actually told KJ like if she still wants her PS3 modded, I can easily help her with that. It's not hard to do. It's actually easier to do the PS3 Hen and mod that than it is to mod like a PS2.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's actually way easier than it seems. All you do is this. So you know like how you do a regular update doing the through the system menu? What you do is on a flash drive, you would set up an update folder, but you put the update file for Hen into the folder for where the PS3 update files are, the way you would format it for a PS3 update. And then you put it in there and you go into like the update via USB from the settings and you do it twice. And then by the end of it, you should have like Hen enabled. There's some other steps in between, but it's actually very easy to learn. Like it's so easy to do. I could do it. Yeah. Yeah, if you have like one of the later models, like the Slims, that's the one you can do it on very easily.
Yeah. But I have a Slim.
Yeah.
But I want to get a Super Slim.
Yeah, whether you have the Slim or a Super Slim, it'll work on that very easily. And it's fun too, because like you can, if you do it right, you can mod your games and you can put like DLC in that you don't have access to and everything else. It's really cool. Like I've had it where I've modded on there, like I put on games that I shouldn't even be able to play on that thing with it. But you want to know something funny you can do? So if you go and get, you know what RPCS3 is, right?
No.
The PS3 emulator that they made called RPCS3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you set that up, did you know that you can actually do emulation inception in that thing? Because what you could do is you could put that in there and then you can get a package file, as they call it, for the GBA emulator called the VBA that was for the PS3. And you can mod it onto the emulator and then basically have an emulator within an emulator.
That's fucking insane.
I didn't even know that was possible. I did it by accident. I just said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to fuck around and see what happens. Fuck around, find out, see if it crashes it. Yeah. But I'm saying I'm doing it on a PC that's emulating a console. And I'm emulating a console within a console I'm already emulating.
That's like a lot, dude. That's crazy.
So basically what I'm able to do is I could play like Pokemon, like Red, Blue, you know, whatever, Ruby, Sapphire, whatever, using the emulator. And run the emulator inside the other emulator so I don't have to use the VBA piece of shit. I've also found a way where with No Mercy where I can have the full-length entrances at the cost of like glitching out the ring a little bit. Because what there's this code that I downloaded that I put on my game, right, for like the action replay or whatever for Project 64. And the only thing it does is it like glitches out the ropes, so you get like a hard to get position. You have to position the opponent perfectly in the ring, otherwise you'll get a rope break every time. But you get full-length entrances, like Kane's full entrance from where he walks out and then he goes into the ring, climbs over, does the pyro. You get that. Yeah. You could get like Stone Cold's full entrance. Everything that would have been cut short due to the 64 limitations you could do.
Dude, I got 3 stars, dude.
Hey, good luck.
And I didn't even kill the freaking guy. I think I took too many shots.
Yeah.
The store maybe, right?
I don't know. Something must have triggered it. Because you can shoot forever around and destroy all the stuff till it gives you the money, but I think the moment you shoot again, you get the star. I forget. It's been a while since I've actually had to rob a place because I have like an unlimited guaranteed money method now because I could do that MTU thing. But it's crazy, huh? You just change your MTU settings to like something super low, and then you can go in and make bank. Like, go figure, huh?
Yeah, that shit's crazy, dude.
So yeah, once you get your Wi-Fi situation figured out, we could definitely do that. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing Plasma a lot more consistently too.
Yeah.
So I can get the money so I could pre-order that damn game because I want to get that fucking Ray mask. Because even if it doesn't fit me, I'm gonna give it to my little nephew because he's into wrestling, you know. So I'm hyped for that game. So.
Get out the way, girl.
Move, bitch! Get out the way! Alright, let me ask you this. Have you played the whole story of GTA 5?
Yeah.
What is your favorite mission to play and what's your least favorite?
Dude, I can't answer that.
I'll tell you. Well, like, let me put it this way. Like, character-wise, who's your favorite to play as mission-wise for a character?
Well, my favorite is Michael.
Yeah.
One of my favorite missions is when you had to when you put the bomb in the cell phone. And then,
you bring it at home and it blows it up.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I'll tell you this, you'll never guess my favorite mission.
Tell me.
Alright, well, how about this? I'll tell you one for each character and I'll let you figure out which character goes to which mission. Okay?
Okay.
So my first favorite mission involves rescuing a guy from a building between two organizations. That's your hint. It's the only, by the way, it's the only one to feature all three characters. Do you know which one I'm talking about? You know where you get the guy and then you go and do the torture scene that got it in trouble?
Oh yeah, that was Trevor. That was a Trevor mission. Yeah, that was a really big mission.
That's one of my favorites, solely because if you know, because here's the thing. During that interrogation mission, right? Did you know that you can actually kill the person without ever having to, get information and still pass the mission correctly? So you could skip the torture, and the only time you'd want to torture them is to get the trophy. But once you get the trophy, you don't have to do it again.
Oh, there's a trophy for that? That's
Yeah, there's a trophy for doing every single interrogation method available to you before you kill the guy.
Oh, okay.
So like taking the tooth out, pouring the gasoline, all that stuff. There's like one for every single one of those. You know what's funny? I'm on top. I'm gonna show you this. Check this out. Ready? Check this out, my guy. I'm actually on top of the exact structure. I'm pretty sure where the mission actually would take place. Like I'm in the area where that mission takes place. I think.
Give me a second, dude. Give me a second, because I'm trying to...
No, you're good when you're ready. But I'm just saying, like, go figure. I happen to be in the area of where the mission takes place. Like, I'm in that area roughly.
Oh, in the area.
Go figure, huh? But,
I'm actually escaping the cops right now.
Nice.
3 stars.
Yeah. I'll tell you this, as you level up, you'll be able to have Lester do stuff for you, and you can call him in Most Wanted levels. You could do all sorts of things. You could request a car, a boat, whatever. So, it gets pretty neat.
Shit. You know, helicopter, call me.
Better book it. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Yeah, let me focus on this, man.
Yeah, hey, you know what we should try and do? You have a laptop that can run Parsec, if you know what that is? Or no?
No.
No, you don't have a laptop or a computer that can run Parsec?
Probably not. My laptop is really old. It's been weak.
Alright, because basically what you do is with Parsec, all you need is a decent internet connection in the app. And when you load it up, you can host literally like any game with anybody. So like I was in there, right? And you can even ask in the chat because Anna was there. She was there through her Twitch account watching it. I was playing with this like Twitch/YouTuber that I watch that does like he's doing a modded version of SVR 2011, and he was playing a modded WWE 2K19 thing on his stream on Twitch, and I happened to get in, and he was playing as, mind you, he's got it modded so you can have like the men versus the women, right? And he was playing as China, and by the end of it, because we were getting so sick of everybody just constantly breaking each other's pins up, he said, I'm just going to do the fucking job, and he just fucking let me tombstone his ass and put him down for the 1, 2, 3. So Biker Taker looked strong. It was awesome. But like he had like during one of the other matches that I played, right? He had the fucking Green Ranger modded into the damn game. The fucking Green Ranger, Tommy, was in the game. Speaking of which, did I ever tell you, you know the later Ranger, like when they did the early to mid 2000s era, Rangers and stuff, when they started introducing like the White Rhino Ranger, the Black Ranger, all that shit. In that, I've actually, for those Rangers, like that Blue Ranger that was in there, you know, the guy that looked like, you know, that guy you'd see in one of the Fast and Furious ones, whichever one was, I think it was the Tokyo Drift or whatever one that has the scene with, you know, where they gotta have the guy grope the girl's bikini, and then they use that to open the safe and get the money. That one. I think it was like Too Fast, Too Furious, or Tokyo Drift, or whatever. Yeah, the guy that was in the Power Rangers looks almost like that. Like he's got like the hairstyle and skin tone and stuff. And I interacted with, or it was one of them. It was either him or it was I don't know if he was ever it, but you remember Mario Lopez? Was he ever a Ranger?
I don't know, because I don't know nothing past like the original.
Like, I don't remember who the Rangers were, like who played what Rangers. But at some point, I actually met one of the Blue Rangers that existed. Remember that convention I told you I went to in 2019? That Connecticut equivalent of a Comic-Con?
Yeah.
At that event, I just missed by like a minute meeting the real-life Peter. I met the real-life Lois. I've met one of the creators that made the Marvel, like, Venom comics that look really sick. I've met the creator of, I forget the comic thing, but there's like a guy that made some really well-known comics. I met them. I met the Blue Ranger. And I met a few other famous people that were, like, super nice. Like, everybody was, like, super cool over there. It was nice. But, I came, like, 2 minutes shy of meeting them. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Tbelly's gotta fix his connection. But yeah, I might be ending it here, y'all, pretty shortly. I just want to do maybe one other thing. Hopefully Tbelly can get back in. I don't know what happened with Phil. Daniel J. Rudin making his way into the chat. What it do, boy? Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Tbelly's call dropped. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Ruh-roh, 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 ruh-roh. Oh, excusez-moi. Hopefully he'll be able to re-answer. If not, no problemo. It's not his fault. Oh, excuse me, I had a hiccup there. Oh. Alright, in the meantime, while we wait to see if Tbelly's going to be able to rejoin the call thing and reconnect with me, I'm going to tell you guys one of my favorite moments from Family Guy. This always makes me laugh, and I can do it perfectly. He goes, so Peter's got a mustache. He thinks he can speak Italian, and he goes in with Brian when Brian's trying to get ready to order the family's stuff. And he says, "Scusi, babidi-boopy?" And the guy goes, "Che cosa?" And he goes, "Babidi-boopy, babidi-babidi-babidi-baba." And then he goes, "To the impasto." And you tell him, you know, basically, get out of here, I'll knock your head off or something. It's funny shit. But, yeah, actually, you guys might want to keep an eye on my channel at some point. Because eventually, once I start working OBS again and I can do the restream, you might see a certain, how do I explain it? A certain yellow-suited character that has stolen stuff from Linda and Tbelly make a return as an intro to my channel. You'll see Mr. T-Wario, #1. I don't even care if I did a terrible one or not, but you're gonna see T-Wario make a cameo on my channel once in a while pretty soon as an intro. I gotta start working that stuff. But anyway, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna call Miss Baker, do a quick mission for her, and then probably call it a wrap for the day. But yeah, you guys heard it here from Tbelly. We're gonna be working on my job thing eventually and figure out the payment and shit.
Rule book you get when you try to run a business in Los
Oh, it's this fucking one.
One that tells you how to deal with crooked judges trying to shut down your casino.
I hate this mission. Not because it's hard to do, it's just shit.
Because if there is, can I get a copy? Actually, scratch that. I don't want
I don't
to
want to know how you
handle this kind of
this
thing.
thing.
Just make it go away.
Alright, so now what I got to do... Oh no, this is a different one. I don't think this is the reporter... is this the one I think... I'm so confused now. There's so many similar missions that have similar dialogue. I think actually this is the one I think it is, and I can't stand having to use the baseball bat for it. So stupid. You have to mug the bugger. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna do a mugging, yeah, yeah. A mugging, yeah, yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed having Tbelly on the stream. The only downside is we didn't get Phil motherfucking Twerpin in the bitch. Because I don't think he realized he was supposed to join us. He was supposed to, and then Tbelly kind of ran late because he woke up a little late. And then our game stuff's kind of screwy. And Phil kind of just went rogue on us. He tried to bring Phil in through a party chat, and I couldn't hear Phil. Phil couldn't hear me kind of thing. And then he went to try and do, you know, we tried to bring him into the game and see if he would go live. He never made it in. So I'm thinking Phil's just like in his own little world today and forgot all about it. That or he just didn't inform me in advance because he said, oh, Tbelly will bring me in. And then I said, okay. Now, nothing. Sky blue. Gotta turn around. Turn around and turn around and go, go, go. Cause you know what they say? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Son of a bitch. Come on. I think the phone's ringing again. It can frickin' wait. Come on, stupid thing. Oh shit, back it up now, move it like the Egyptian. I'm just bored. You can tell I'm getting bored of the game pissing me off. Ah, you son of a bitch. Come on. Ugh, fuck it. There goes the door. Fuck that car. Alright, you know, let me do a quick pause of the stream. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. I just had to go check the phone. Make sure shit was all situated, if you will. Did I just hear it go ringing? Give me a second.
Wait. Ah! Holy hell! Shit stomper! Hey, how's it going? Oh, shit! Watch out!
Please never tell me the details of whatever just happened. And thank you.